Cricket has given us many unforgettable moments where skill, patience, and determination combine to create history. Among these timeless memories stands the brilliance of Pakistan's left-arm spinner Iqbal Qasim. Known for his subtle variation and nagging accuracy, Qasim was a master at weaving pressure on batsmen, often breaking partnership at crucial stages. In this rare footage, we revisit the third test match at the Melbourne Cricket Ground in December 1981, when Pakistan faced Australia. It was a contest that showcased the true art of spin bowling. In the first inning, Iqbal Qasim bowled tirelessly, sending down 55 overs, including 17 maidens, and claimed 3 wickets for 104 runs. His spell was a testament to endurance and control, gradually wearing down the Australian batting order. But it was in the second innings where Iqbal Qasim truly stamped his authority. With Australia under pressure, he delivered a spell of sheer brilliance: 24 overs, 11 maidens, and 4 wickets for just 44 runs. His spin gripped the surface, his accuracy suffocated the batsman, and his guile forced mistakes. The Aussies had no escape from his web. Thanks to his effort, Pakistan crossed Australia by an innings and 82 runs, a famous victory etched in the cricketing history. The match remains a glowing chapter in Pakistan's proud traditions of spin bowling.
Here's Iqbal Qasim now bowling to Bruce Laird, and Laird plays right across the line, and just once too often.
I'm sure there's a big appeal, and that must be on. Yes, he's out. LBW. They're going for the pull shot there, which on a pitch like this one is a bad mistake, and that one keeping just a little bit low, missing the bat, and struck right in front of the wickets, and so Qasim makes the breakthrough.
They're going for the pull, that ball keeping a little low, and he hit over the top of it and out plumb LBW. So finally the breakthrough has come. And it's 75 for 1.
Chappell has a magnificent record. Reached 33, 70 test matches. Highest score of 247 and a batting average of 55. Good ball by Qasim. Chappell just a little bit tentative on the front foot there. 19 centuries and 28 half centuries. 5,948 runs. What a record. Oh, that's a good ball, my goodness. Chappell beaten there by flight. It was good bowling by Qasim.
That was a beautiful delivery. Beaten through the air, and it turned also. But he had his foot in the crease, and Bari not taking the ball well.
Suspected he was in trouble. And Bari, what's the back foot? The back foot just outside, and Bari fumbling the ball there. Well, that was a clear opportunity for a stumping, and Greg Chappell would have been out for naught had Bari taken that ball and lifted the bails.
Iqbal Qasim bowls now to Alan Border. And here's an error from Graham Wood that will have given him a sleepless night.
Well, it's a chance for run out. The bowler's end, the throws there, and once again, Graham Wood involved in a run out. Dear, oh dear.
An elementary mistake. Alan Border departs. Run out by half the length of the pitch after this episode. Pushed away on the offside, off the pad, barely thinking of a run. Wood coming through like an express train. Border saying no. And Border being the slow goods train that fails to make the sidings.
Oh, that was a tragedy. Border could fire a spin. He was on the back foot as he played the ball to backward point. It was Wood's call, but certainly was never one on as far as Alan Border was concerned.
Border playing the ball off his pad, hesitates, says go back. Wood comes through. He was backing up. He's safe. The Border running to the danger end is well out, and look at Wood. He doesn't even look round now at Alan Border. He just throws his head to one side, turns around, and the only thing he can see is the back of Border departing for the pavilion.
And it's 3 for 127.
71. Iqbal Qasim is now starting his 31st over. He's 1 for 57. He's bowled unchanged other than the breaks for the close of play and lunch.
And Hughes has quietened down a little in the last few overs.
And he's gone. Didn't quite get over it. Iqbal deserved that wicket. Just coming down to drive. The ball's a little straighter than some of the others Hughes has driven. And he's out now for 34. Caught and bowled Iqbal Qasim. Just enough turn there. The catch taken quite safely. The bowler going down to it. And it's 4 for 173.
Almost exclusively from this northern end.
Yardley faces Iqbal Qasim now, and Yardley obviously didn't find this shot in any batting manual. Bowl him. One that comes back with the arm. And Yardley paying the penalty there for the stroke that should never be played on a pitch like this. Cut the ball coming in from outside off stump.
Yardley had tried this several times against Wasim Raja and been lucky to get away with it because the ball was far too close to his off stump. That time the delivery was even closer to the off stump. Yardley attempting the over-ambitious cut, paid the penalty. He's out for a valiant 20, and Australia have slumped to 7 for 286. 3 for 100 against his name, on to Thompson.
Only the one there. Now, what will Alderman's instructions be? Those men are coming in from, or the deep mid-off is coming in. Imran Khan has gone in to a more ordinary mid-off, and he's also signalled Zahir at mid-on to come in. And Alderman's away with a single. So does Thompson look for the single off the last ball now? That's the one coming up. And he's asking the umpire how many balls to go. Not sure if he got an answer. Well played. And he's going to pick up 2. That's the end of the over, 9 for 292.
Iqbal Qasim to resume the attack. Oh, and that turned quickly and beat the outside edge of the bat, pitching almost perfectly in line with off stump. And in fact, that ball knocked a little piece up of the wicket just as it pitched, and there it's been knocked down. If you just watch closely at the replay, you'll notice that as the ball pitched, a little piece was knocked up. There it is. And perfect length, that just outside off stump. So that's the edge of one of those cracks now, which is beginning to come loose. And that's in a very interesting place too, because it's almost dead in line with off stump, which suggests that the batsman is going to have to play. And of course you saw the batsman there with the handle of his bat just knocking it back in. It really was a nasty crack. And that's been one of the causes of the fall of the Australian wickets today. And he'll be looking for that little spot again. The ball pitched and in fact knocked a piece of the turf up. It was around about that spot. And really Jaffet Miandad there had, shall we say, mixed reactions. That really carried him, I think. Let's have a look, see if the ball did carry. Miandad put it down, he was exasperated, and in desperation he threw it at the bowler's end, hoping to run the batsman backing up out. Yes, that was certainly a chance. Miandad juggling away with the ball, and he was upset that he dropped it. The ball turned off the outside edge, went
two-job it very quickly, hit the right hand, bobbled around, and eventually hit the ground. So a clear opportunity there.
This game's seen some unusual dismissals, but there won't be one to better this for novelty.
Oh, and that might be out. That was off the boot of the wicketkeeper. He's given him out too. Yes, that's a very good decision, that by umpire Baylash. That ball deflected off the bat, down onto the wicketkeeper's boot and up into Majid's hands.
A great decision, but an extremely bad piece of luck for Kim Hughes. Look at this. He's letting the ball go. The ball hits the toe of the bat, hits the toe of the keeper. From there it goes up to the first slip position where Majid takes the catch. How unlucky can you be?
We might see a little bit from this end. Have a look at the ball. Off the toe, Hughes just trying to take his bat away, hits the toe, up in the air, and taken by Majid, who I don't think thought it was out. Job at Meandad wasn't too long to decide it was out. And what a magnificent decision that was by umpire Baylash. And very bad luck for Kim Hughes. 4 for 29.
Iqbal Qasim bowling to Dirk Wellham. Two more to Wellham. 2-3. Iqbal Qasim to Laird.
And that's down the ground and out. Well, that one hit in the air, and really Laird, for some reason, decided to try and hit that ball down the ground. Perhaps it turned just a little bit and hit it straight to Sarfraz. Well, Sarfraz would be pretty happy to have taken that catch, because he made a mess of one in the first innings. That was straight to him, and he didn't make a mistake.
That's a flighted delivery, and Laird not to the pitch of it. Lofts it, and Sarfraz making a simple effort look great, diving over, but Laird is back in the pavilion, and a good breakthrough for Pakistan.
And the score 5-4-77.
And that is out, caught behind. Don't think Lily's too pleased about it. Don't think he's pleased about it at all. Umpire Dick French has given him out, caught Wasim Bari. Iqbal Qasim's bowling.
He finishes Dennis Lilly's appearance at the crease. Very frustrating game for him. Thought he was going to break the record. And that outside edge, Dick French upholding the appeal. Caught behind, just plods forward, changed his line, went over the wicket, and a very confident appeal. So Qasim, his third wicket, and Australia 8 for there in the slot.
And that's all he's going to make. That cry of anguish there was because he knew he'd hit it to Mohsin Khan. A little bit of extra bounce there, and Rodney Marsh has clubbed it straight to the man at point, the only man out there with a chance of catching it.
Mohsin Khan took a great catch yesterday to get rid of Graham Wood, and then quite a good catch also. Looked as one part as though it wasn't going to carry, and he had to come forward, lunging and grabbing it, falling and holding onto it, which was the important thing to do. So good catch by Mohsin Khan. Exit Rodney Marsh. He's out for 21, and now Australia 9 for 121.
This performance by Iqbal Qasim was not just about numbers, it was about character, resilience and artistry. It reminded the world that spin bowling, when mastered, could turn the course of a match even on foreign soils. Iqbal Qasim may not always be spoken of in the same breath as some of the more celebrated names, but his role in Pakistan cricketing success was immense. A man of quiet demeanor, he let his bowling do the talking. Steady, disciplined and effective. Performances like one at the MCG in 1981 endured that his legacy will always remain a part of Pakistan's golden cricketing memories. If you like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.